Hello YouTube. I just saw on YouTube that the guy claims that the touch pen don't work on these touch buttons. Then I'm going to take out the pen. 1 second. There. And now you see the pen here. As you see, it works. So the pen can be used on these buttons. So one of the things with these Chinese clones is that the USB charger, somehow they always are too long. The connector here is too long. If you take a look here, you can see there's a space here. It don't go all down. If you take a look here on the connector, you can see it's pretty long. Actually, if you compare this one here, the one from China is longer than an original USB connector. You will also see it clearly here. That is because some of the Chinese clones, they have a really long hole here where the connector plugs in. And I had a previous clone where only this kind of long connector would work. But in this clone here, you can actually use just the normal size USB connector. It will work and fit. There's no need to use these long connectors from China. But the charger from China is actually almost as good as the real ones. So there's no need for this. I use the charger from China, and that works perfect for my phone. People always ask me, how can we see that this phone is the clone and not the original? Of course, you can always check the S Pen. The S Pen will be fake. The button on the S Pen will not work. But there is also another way. But you need to have the phone in your hand. The thing is that this metal edge here, you see, this one is higher on the original Note 3, and it will be lower on the clone. So if you go take your finger and do like this, you will not notice, you will not feel the edge on the clone really stopping the finger. But on the original, this silver edge is higher, just 2-3 millimeters higher, and you will feel with the finger that your finger will stop on the edge on the original. Also, another thing is that the back cover here, it's more plastic, hard on the clone. On the original Note 3, it feels a little bit more like leather, but on the original it still just is plastic, but it feels softer on the original. On the clone here, it's just hard. So this is a demo of the alarm called Morning.
Good evening, 9:53 p.m., Sunday, December 29th. Weather forecast: showers, 6 degrees Celsius, 10 p.m. Cloudy night, 6 degrees Celsius, 4 a.m. Cloudy day, 3 degrees Celsius, 10 a.m. Don't forget to bring an umbrella. Periods of light rain early. Low 4 degrees Celsius. Winds west-southwest 8 15 to 25 kilometers per hour. Chance of rain 60%. Your upcoming event today is more Jula for cost. It lasts all day. Unread emails. No new emails. Estimated drive time to work is 49 minutes. Have a good day.
So this was the morning app. It looks like a normal alarm app, but it also speaks and gives you good information when you wake up. This app can be downloaded in Galaxy Note 3 for all. That's an app on the Play Store, and it contains a lot of the original things from the Note 3. Some of these apps do work and some do not work on the clone. Things like Adapt Sound, S-Voice, Sketchbook and KIES Air and Morning works. The rest I didn't really test. Only S-Barrow does not work, and Group Play also don't work. And now I'm going to show you some of the S apps, like for example S Health. Here I started this one, and we go up here, Walking Mate. Yeah, 17, 19. As you can see, it works. And go up here. There's also Exercise Mate, and we have other things like Food Tracker, Comfort Level, and we have Body Weight, and then we can go Health Board. So this also works like on the original Samsung Note 3. And if we should take a look on some of the other apps, we could take a look on, for example, one moment, the S Note. I think I have shown that once, but that's the normal. It's View Mode, Edit Mode, and then we are in Edit Mode here. And then you can draw with your finger if you want here. Then we have S Planner, that also calendars and so on. Then we have Sketchbook for Galaxy. Then I also want to show you that we have a story album, like this. You can create albums from your pictures. Have to press back here, I think. Yeah. And you can create new albums from the gallery. Of course, things like YouTube and the Play Store and Google apps, they work. There's no problems on this phone with these apps. You can see it's smooth, and so now I'm going to show you another feature. If I go to another screen and press one time the home button, I will return to the main screen. If I hold down the button, it will start up the multitasking overview. But if I double tap, it starts up my S voice. How is the weather tomorrow?
Don't forget your rain boots on Monday.
Hi Galaxy. Find pictures of Note 3.
Web search pictures of Note 3.
So how did I manage to set up the double tap to start S-Voice? I installed an app called Home 2. With this app you can set up double tap to start the S-Voice. The settings is really easy, and the default launcher Nova Launcher. I also have other shortcuts like Home, Back, starts up the camera, and another shortcut is Home Menu, starts up the option, and double tap starts up S-Voice. So one of the other things I want to show is that the original Samsung KIES Air actually works. I will open up the app, and you see here I'm going to enable now, and now KIES Air is actually activated, so I just have to open up my computer to access the phone's content. when I turn on the phone, you can see that there is a special lock screen here. This lock screen is actually a bit limited, as you only have the clock and the lock screen itself. It says swipe screen to unlock. Yeah. So I found out that if you go into the apps, general apps, and here you have to go to all, and then you have to find the one named Play App. And if you're going to click force stop, yes, and disable, yes, then you go to the front. Now I'm going to reboot. And now I have rebooted the device, and you can see the lock screen is different somehow. It's not the same lock screen. If I go here to the side, yes, and if I go to the other side, I can add widgets. One moment, yes. As you can see, I have a widget now on the lock screen, and I even can add more here. There are lots of different things I can add. I even can install desk clock widgets also, and here you can see if I want to unlock, just unlock here as normally. So this is how you get the stock lock screen back. If I go into hotspot, portable hotspot, this feature actually works. I can enable it, turning hotspot on, and you can see the hotspot is then active here in the top. The thing is that it only will work on the SIM card, so you need the data subscription on the SIM card. The data depends on if your network support the phone's settings.